would like to just say a few words about relative clauses in Hebrew. In English, we have a number of words that are called relative pronouns: who, that, which, when, where. They introduce relative clauses which give further information about a noun preceding. So we have here the house that Jack built. That Jack built describes the house, and that is the relative pronoun, or the person with whom I am speaking gives more information about the person. The phrase where I am going gives us more information about place. In Hebrew, relative clauses are introduced by the following particles. Now, they don't vary as much in Hebrew, so each one of these can have numerous meanings depending on context. So asher is the most common one used in prose. It's found all over the place, and it's probably the one you want to pay most attention to. It can mean that, who, which, when, and it has another variant, sha or she, which is much less common. It doesn't have any different meaning. It just seems to be a different dialect. It's attached to the front of a word. Archaic poetry can use zo or zu or ze as the relative particle that introduces the relative clause. Let's look at some examples in Hebrew. So here we have in Joshua 2, we have, it's talking about the people going over the Jordan to the land, asher, which I am giving to them. Okay, this is a preposition plus a suffix. So here the asher introduces and explains more about haaretz. Okay, now sometimes the asher, in this case here, can be followed by a resumptive element, in this case a preposition plus a suffix, which kind of further specifies what is being talked about. It sounds clunky in English and is usually best left untranslated. So here we have the place, that or which you are standing upon it. Okay, that it, the suffix here, is redundant in English. You don't need it. So you can just translate the place on which you are standing. Okay, so instead of asher plus a suffix, you can use an English relative pronoun, and which one will very much depend on context.